Hello folks, my name is Jen from Golden State Times. Welcome back to the newsroom, and today I have a breaking news story. This one comes courtesy of GoldenStateTimes.com, and it has to do with illegal immigration and the southern border. You heard right, folks. So it says record number of arrivals from Cuba, Nicaragua, and Colombia are fueling a 22-year high in U.S. border arrests. And it says, once again, this comes courtesy of GoldenStateTimes.com. It says a 22-year high in apprehensions along the U.S.-Mexico border in March was partly fueled by record arrivals of illegal aliens from Cuba, Nicaragua, Colombia, and even the Ukraine, according to the Department of Homeland Security. Customs and Border Protection processed around 221,303 illegal aliens attempting to cross the southern border in March, a 33% jump from February, and the highest tally since the year 2000, according to new statistics. CBP said that 159,900 encounters in March represented unique migrants, citing a 28% rate of repeat border crossings. 28% of them were repeat offenders. Most likely already had been caught, processed, and deported multiple times. And they continue to come through. Why? Because Biden allows them. He says, welcome, everyone, every single one of you guys, no matter if you are whoever you are, you can come right back. It says the spike in migrants and arrivals was also partly driven by a 33% increase in apprehensions of single adults who accounted for around 169,062, or 76% of everyone that was apprehended at the border. Arrivals of migrant parents and children traveling with families or unaccompanied minors also increased, rising to 37,818 and 14,167 respectively. So family units, 37,818, and unaccompanied minors was 14,167. He goes on to say that arrest of Mexican migrants, Mexican illegal aliens, the majority of whom were single adults, rose by 22% in February, increasing to 87,388. Arrivals of illegal aliens from Guatemala, Honduras, and El Salvador also increased, but at a smaller scale, rising to 21,355, 16,063, and 8,387 respectively. So those numbers are smaller, even though Guatemala still makes up the biggest chunk of those Central American countries, illegal aliens coming into the nation. U.S. authorities recorded encountering a historic number of migrants from countries beyond Mexico in Central America, or what is known as the Northern Triangle. It says, who made up nearly 40% of all border encounters last month. It says that U.S. border officials processed 32,141 Cubans, an all-time high that also doubled in February, which made Cuba the second largest source of illegal immigration to the U.S. border in March, only behind Mexico. So, which is very interesting because usually the tally and the number of illegal aliens coming into the United States, Mexico was one of the lowest ones. Not many people were coming in from Mexico. You know, we still get a lot of illegal aliens coming in, from Mexico, but the biggest numbers were not from them. Usually it was Central Americans, maybe even South Americans. But now Cubans and Mexicans are the ones that are coming into the United States illegally at the highest numbers. It says just over 16,000 Nicaraguans, 15,000 Colombians entered the country last month, but they all got pretty much apprehended. It says records from both nationalities up to this point. It says the two countries were 5th and 6th of the largest illegal alien nations to be caught last month, overtaking other Latin nations like El Salvador and Venezuela, which is very interesting because there's a lot of stuff going on in Venezuela, like everybody knows. In El Salvador is also a lot of gang activity and just killings and stuff like that. A lot of crime and a lot of problems in El Salvador and Venezuela. But those are the two that the least amount of people are coming in. That's very, very interesting stuff. It says the number of Ukrainians processed at the U.S. border also spiked in March to 3,274, or a 1,103% jump from the previous month, when 272 Ukrainians entered the United States through the southern border in January alone. It says Ukraine became the 9th largest source of illegal aliens to the U.S. border, surpassing some Western Hemisphere countries like Haiti and Brazil. So there's more Ukrainians coming in through the southern border through Mexico than there is Haitians and Brazilians. Very interesting stuff. It finishes off by saying that Homeland Security Secretary Mayorkas said that when Title 42 is lifted, illegal aliens will have a chance to seek for U.S. asylum, but those that do not qualify for that asylum will be swiftly deported, according to a report, a comment that he made. So this is very interesting stuff. So Mexicans, Ukrainians, and others are, coming in higher numbers. As countries that are in turmoil, a lot less people are coming in. Someone's going to have to explain that to me, why that is happening. But that's what's going on right now, folks. And as you guys probably already know, you guys, if you watch our live streams, there are caravans being formed and coming into the United States, heading over towards the southern border from Honduras. So I don't know if these numbers are part of those caravans, maybe packs of people that got broken off from the caravan and, got here earlier. But the caravans are definitely coming. And we're talking in the hundreds of thousands of people that are going to be crossing once the caravan comes, maybe with around 50,000 people. But when the caravan gets here, more and more and more are going to be right behind them. So stay tuned. There's going to be crisis at the border very soon. And this crisis is going to be out of control. Something that we have never seen ever in the history of this country. This crisis that is coming, this not only are the caravans, but all of the other people that are going to come behind them. The crisis is going to go through the roof. And we do have another report that's coming out that states that Mexican Border Patrol agents, not U.S. Border Patrol agents, but Mexican Border Patrol agents are quitting in record numbers because they're saying, one, these people are extremely violent. Two, the federal government doesn't want to give us resources. Three, there is really nothing we can do when hordes of people come and they're storming our southern border, meaning Mexico's. There's nothing we can do. The federal government doesn't want us to do anything. So they have no choice but to quit. And that's exactly what they're doing. So we're going to be covering that in just a few moments. We're going to be uploading that video onto the channel also in a little while. So make sure you guys stay tuned for that. If you're new to the channel, we encourage you to subscribe and click that notification bell. If you guys missed our videos, they should be coming up on your screen. If you're new to the channel, click that middle button. It gives you the option to subscribe. Also, if you'd like to help out the channel, help out Golden State Times, keep us in operation, and support the free press, click that join button so you guys can check out what we have for you guys if you guys help out the channel on a monthly basis. Thank you so much, folks, for everything. We hope that you guys join us on the next one for our live streams. We cover live streams, breaking news, scoops, everything else in between. Also, make sure you check out our website, goldenstatetimes.com. Again, that's www.goldenstatetimes.com. Thanks so much, folks, and let us know what you guys think about this whole situation. All of these Ukrainians coming in through the southern border, exploding over 1,000% of the amount of Ukrainians coming in. That is some pretty crazy stuff. So let us know what you guys think about all that in the comments section below. Thank you so much, folks. Have a blessed rest of your day, and we will see you on the next one. My name is Jen Goldstein. Peace.